Okay, today I figured I'd show a little bit of my geeky, nerdy side. Today, I'm going to talk about Ben Affleck as Batman and how I feel about it. Okay, so first things first, don't get me wrong, I love Ben Affleck. I think he's an amazing actor. He's amazing. I mean, he brings emotion to it, he gets into the character, I mean, he portrays his characters really well, he's a great actor. But, okay, I'm not saying he's not going to be a good Batman. I'm not saying that. Because he has potential to be a really good Batman. Because he's really good at the characters he plays. It just really depends on the writing. But I'm worried because it's Batman, okay? I mean, these are very, very big shoes to fill. I mean, Batman is huge. I mean, so many people are like diehard Batman fans. Batman is just amazing. Like, whew, like I grew up watching Batman. I grew up watching all superhero movies, but Batman was always one of my favorites. Because I liked the backstory to it, I liked the action scenes, I liked everything about it. And not to mention the Batmobile. Who doesn't want a Batmobile? Come on. I mean, a motorcycle comes out of the new Batmobile. I want one. But, okay. I feel like if he even does the smallest thing the wrong way, so many people are gonna flip out. Because people are already, like, downing him about being Batman. Like, because, I mean, he's played a superhero before. He did Daredevil, which personally, I enjoyed Daredevil. Do I feel like it could have been better? Yes. Did I still enjoy it? Yeah. I mean, it was a pretty good movie. I mean, he immersed himself in the character. I mean, I actually believed for the most part that he was blind. I mean, he did that pretty well. But, I mean, Daredevil he didn't really make it, it wasn't a big movie. It didn't, like, make it. But Batman is such a favorite superhero. Daredevil wasn't that favored. I mean, he wasn't that big of a superhero. But, I mean, Batman, everyone loves Batman. I mean, everybody can quote Batman. Like, everybody knows the voice, everybody knows the characters, everybody knows, like, the villains of it. I mean, people who played Batman, like Christian Bale, Michael Keaton, a few others that I don't know the name of. But everybody knows Batman. Now, I'm really worried because this has every bit the potential to go very, very wrong. Like, he's never done this kind of role before. He could do an amazing job. He could, like, redeem himself. He could state himself as Batman. He could, like, just make everybody bow down. But he could also just completely bomb and make everyone in the whole world hate him. Now, my favorite Batman is Christian Bale. He was an amazing Batman. Like, in my opinion, the best Batman. Like, he was amazing. He brought emotion to it. He completely immersed himself into his character. He was amazing. I mean, the latest Batman he was in, I really feel like a terrible, terrible fan for not remembering the name of it. I'm a horrible person. Feel free to hate me for this because I hate myself for it. But I cannot for the life of me remember the name of the movie. The newest one. I think it was like Dark Knight Rises. I feel, I'm so ashamed of myself. It was the one with Bane in it. I feel I'm a terrible person. But he was so good in that movie. And because Christian Bale was, like, the most recent Batman. He's been Batman for, like, the past couple of years. Like, the newest generation, like, my little brothers, they only know Batman as Christian Bale. Like, the only movie they can name him from is Batman. But, literally, they think Batman, they think that actor. Like, he's the only Batman they know. I mean, they don't know Michael Keaton as Batman, which did an amazing job. But they don't know that. And here comes Ben Affleck, and he's just changing everything they know. I mean, their whole lives, they're only like 9 and 10, so most of their lives, the Batman movies were Christian Bale. That's who they know Batman to be. So Ben Affleck's coming in, and he's just completely changing everything, because all of a sudden, he's the new Batman. But Christian Bale, I just need to take a minute to express this, because the last movie with Bane, when he was trapped in that underground prison, and he was injured, and he tried and fought so hard to get out of there, and just, I mean, at first, he lost himself, and it was heartbreaking. Like, that whole, like, 20-minute scene was heartbreaking. The whole time he was down there, my heart went out to him, because, I mean, first, he was just destroyed. He was defeated, and then he got himself back. Like, he found himself again. And he fought tooth and nail to get out of there. And, like, when he was climbing that wall, and when he was training himself to try to be able to get out of there, I mean, I was rooting for him the whole time. I was screaming at the screen, like, come on, Christian Bale, you got this. Like, the whole time. But, and then when he finally got out, I mean, the whole time he was climbing the wall, I was on the edge of my seat. I mean, I was hyperventilating. I was like, oh my god, is he gonna do this? Can he do this? I mean, and then he finally got out, and I literally dropped to my knees and cried because I was so happy. I mean, I'm one of those people that gets really immersed into movies. Like, it's a fault of mine. I cry when my favorite character dies. I cry when the animals die. I mean, I get so immersed in the movie. I get in this mindset to where I feel like I'm actually in the movie. Like, it's really happening. I don't know why, but that's just how I am. And just how well he portrayed that part and how he made it seem real. Like, it was so real. It felt real. Like, that whole scene, he was, in my opinion, the best Batman. And Ben Affleck has a lot to live up to. A lot. I mean, people are already bagging on the trailer with the whole, people are laughing at the fact that he said, tell me, do you bleed? Which I think is a pretty, like, sick line. Like, it's pretty bad ASS. I don't want to say it. I don't swear. I'm a good girl. But it was. I mean, it sounds amazing. Like, it gave me chills. Like, and it's a good question to ask. Because, I mean, he's an alien. Does he bleed? I mean, an Alien vs. Predator, those aliens bleed. I mean, but Superman is, like, impenetrable. He, literally got shot in the eyeball and it just, like, crushed and fell. I mean, does he bleed? Can he bleed? I mean, it's a good question. And it's also kind of really intimidating at the fact that how he says it and, like, his demeanor when he says it and, like, oh, I mean, this has the potential to be a great movie and I really hope it is. Really hope it is for his sake and for the sake of all the Batman lovers out there. I really, really hope he does a really good job with this. That's just my opinion on it. Tell me what you think in the comments, and I mean, we can talk about this. This can be a thing. Alright. I gotta go calm down and do some breathing exercises before I have a meltdown. See you guys later.